Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Reese, that's Raf,
Yo, what's up, guys?
and this is Ippo Rising Episode 2, Dempsey Role Destroyed. So, Raf, this episode, what did you think, man? I liked it.
Same. I enjoyed it. It was, it was like last week we had complaints. This week I don't really have anything to say. Like everything seemed like it was there.
It was cool.
Yeah, and the fight. Oh man, I literally was. I was trying to be quiet though, man. When I was at my friend's house, but literally was shouting when certain hits were connecting. I was like, oh my god, like
So, yeah,
it's like it's just like nostalgia value came through again.
loving
Yeah,
it, man.
man.
Just in love. So, yeah, this here is pretty much the end of the fisherman battle, and oh my god, it was bloody intense. I cannot lie. No word of a lie, man. It's one of the most intense fights we've seen in a while. It's crazy. It's like there's
Oh man.
so many moments in there where it's like Ippo's done for. It's
Mm.
over. He's not coming back from that one. It's done. But no, he actually came back from it. It's like Shimo's there friggin' wailing on him. It's like I swear, in terms of strength, ain't they kind of the same?
I think they said they were sort of the same, but it's like Shimbukuro he has a longer lung capacity, while Ippo he has that much more raw power. Because he even said that.
Yeah. So
But
basically, they're kind of like they're still pretty
they're
near
similar,
equal in
yeah,
strength though.
yeah,
Because come on, man, Shimo with all their muscles, there's no way he can be weak.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's got the power behind it, isn't it? Like, but it's Ippo's fist hurt more. That's what he kept saying, isn't it?
Damn, man. It's I swear, Ippo, man. At the beginning of that, he was just saved completely by the bell.
Mm,
If it wasn't for that bell, he would have
literally.
died.
He took so many body blows, like literally. I don't even remember that happening in manga. I was like, damn, he took a lot of hits. I'm surprised he actually didn't go down.
Well, you saw, man, after the bell went, you looked like he was about to vomit.
He was literally because not only was he suffocating because of the cyanosis, he's being hit there. You know what that would do? That will
Oh,
wind
yeah.
you.
I'm surprised that he
So,
could even move after that, man. It's so surprising.
mm,
But hell, the only reason he was moving was because he had that little light, the little light glimmering in his eyes,
yes,
man.
we that makes a return. That was the bit I was shouting at as well. I was like the green eye. I was like the what is it? What do they call it? Is it the will
Fighter
or like
spirit, man.
fighting spirit? That's it.
It's all because obviously he still had his Dempsey role left in
Yeah,
him. And
literally.
oh my God, I do not care what anyone says. The Dempsey role is my favorite bit of animation ever.
It's dirty,
It
especially
is
the
my
lead.
favorite thing ever to see animated, man. It's just a whole little
Is
quick slip, slip, slip. The next thing is like speeds up, infinity
yeah,
sign over Dempsey roll.
just the whole rolling symbol, but it's just it's filthy. It's just like if that connected, you're
I was
you're
thinking
down.
it doesn't. You hear the freaking sound effects they put behind that every time, man. Just the
Uh,
jet engine speeding up. It's
yeah.
like zzz, bam, 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 bam. Love it. Just way too much.
Always got that's definitely one of the best animated that what do you call it? Finisher, innit?
Yeah,
Or no, Sunday Punch, that's it, yeah.
it's freaking awesome, man. But obviously, Shima Bakori had his whole little plan to destroy the Dempsey roll, and finally we get to see what the hell it is.
Yep.
Dual exchanges.
Yep.
The most simple thing ever. It's like anyone could afford that. It's like, let's take on this punch. It's not,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm gonna try counter it. I'm gonna match it.
And the thing is, it was like everyone else feared the Dempsey role because it was like most people would reel off, like back away, and that's where Ippo would get them. This guy was like, no, I'm going forward. And obviously that shocked Ippo and everyone else because they're like, going into the, what would they say, the lion's jaws. And
Exactly.
he just took the blows for blows. I just thought this was so well done,
I
animated.
swear, those animations, they were something
I
you'd
know,
expect from Shonen.
you see what I
I
mean?
swear, if this thing wasn't like grounded to reality boxing,
Yeah,
you'd be seeing like
you would.
lightning coming from them punches, man. Just like bang, the whole world just
Yeah, and
shattering, like
you would
windows
have like
smashing, ground
like
cracking.
things would be levitating, like like little bits of rock would just be flying and all sorts.
Dude, you
You
see like
know,
tears in the universe, man. That is how strong them punches look like
these
they were connecting
punches
with each
looked,
other.
yeah, literally.
That was so beautiful.
It was really well done, man. I said I have to give animation team props for that, man. We both do.
That was amazing.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Oh man, there's just so many tingles going through every time I was
I-
seeing that.
Yeah.
Just tingling, man. Just like,
It's like literally, I was like, I had to stop the video again and go back. I was just like, this is
Reload.
nuts. Yeah, literally, I just thought, no,
Too
those
much, man.
connections, man.
Too bad that Ippo lost that though.
It was, yeah. What did he do? He stumbled and lost on the last exchange, innit?
Yeah, man, he ran out of
He,
steam.
yeah, and he
And
got
then
knocked.
Shimo
Yeah,
just knocked him back, man.
yeah.
One strike. That's all that was necessary for that last little bit, man. One strike. He could have
Basically,
literally
who
just
would?
tapped Ippo and then Ippo would have gone
Yeah.
down, match over. But of course, there was a whole little I don't know how you would call it. Would you call it irony? The
Word.
fact that Shimo
It
before ended
was.
up
It was
having Stenosis as well.
as well. Yeah, it is. It's ironic because that's what that was his technique that he employed, and it ended up backfiring.
Exactly, man.
He was completely paralyzed. He was
Irony right
literally.
there. No one.
That's why. I'm sorry. I was actually laughing my head off at that bit because I completely forgot. I thought in the because I haven't read it for a while. I thought his legs were damaged from the hits he took.
Yeah.
I thought it was just that. But when they showed his face, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, he he was up close for so long, he forgot to breathe. It was like, it's like a dual. What do they say? A double-ended sword, isn't it? It's like if you use this, be prepared to, receive the.
Exactly, man.
Uh,
The thing is, obviously, he didn't really expect it because just the fact that he's able to hold his breath like
yeah,
stupid amounts of time. But then again, he didn't factor in Ippo's dirty ass blows to him.
exactly.
So that was probably
Which
like
made.
punching a bit of air out of his lungs, man, each time.
Yep.
But hell, I would have thought Ippo would have come off a hell of a lot worse on that, man.
Yeah. Same.
It's just the fact that obviously because he's going in with his Dempsey roll, he's kind of like rolling into the dual exchange
Into
hit.
yeah.
So I would have thought he'd take what 20%
Full.
more damage.
Yeah. Full brunt of it, innit?
Yeah, and because he's got what's it? Shuma's punches will not only have like his weight behind it, but will have Ippo's as well.
Exactly.
So that's like a twice
A
as
count.
powerful punch.
Yeah. It's basically a counter exchange.
Just shows, man. Ippo can take a hit.
That's what I said. I thought this is definitely felt like Ippo again. You know that whole, as I said, the formula. Ippo was holding himself up so much. I was like, my God, I do not remember this fight being that bad. That he was literally clinging onto that, last bit of string. He was doing the cross arm blocks, all sorts to protect himself.
Oh, my man even held onto the ropes.
Yeah, literally, he was holding on the ropes.
That is how
Oh,
badly he was getting beat down.
no, it was. I love this fight.
But hell,
I
man.
just,
It all came down to this final round, which,
yeah.
oh my God, this final round was just too exciting. Because this is where, the whole fighting spirit thing came in, man.
Yeah,
Both of their eyes gone green.
green. Yeah, Super
Everything
Saiyan.
coming out. All the final strikes. It's like one last Dempsey roll, one last dual exchange.
Mm.
Ah, it was just way too much for me, man. I was just like overly hyped. I was just, no, it's too much.
I know. I feel bad, but when they started the fight, like you had Aoki and Komura. It's like, oh, he's got his thing back. Let's go. And then after it's like, it looks like he's strong. And then it's like he threw a jab, and it's like it just tapped him. And then there was a delay, and it's like they all freaked out. They're like, oh, it's not working. I started laughing. That cheesy comedy they do. It's just like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Doop. And it's just,
Exactly,
oh
man.
man.
That them weak punches. It's like, oh my God, I just love it when they do them ones. It's like
Mm,
everyone's so excited, and next thing you just see the strike come, and it's like, doom, 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 doom.
yeah,
There's just
literally.
nothing, and everyone's silent. I love those moments.
It was just beautiful.
I
It was
love
just like,
them every time. But hell, man,
oh man.
that final exchange, that was crazy. It's like both of
Mm,
them. It's like who would give. It was basically came down to who will give up first.
exactly.
And obviously Shimo, the damage to his legs, it hit him. And then
Yeah,
Ippo was finally able
eventually.
to
Yeah.
give him that one time bang where it literally forces them down into the floor.
Mm.
I love that. The way they
That,
always
that
finish up the Dempsey roll like that. I love it.
that last punch, my gosh. I was just like, I think everyone felt that one. My gosh, it's like he got sent off the map. Like,
It's flat onto his back.
yeah.
Hell.
There was one thing that was interesting. I'm not sure if it was this one because I can't remember reading it which chapter, but when Ippo was hallucinating and he saw the mitts, and he was basically, it was like he was training again, and then
Yeah.
he threw that punch that basically turned it around, like it was delayed,
His
and
perfect training punch.
yeah,
Yeah.
and what was it? Takamura said, "Ah, that was completely refined," and he said that was the most perfect punch he's ever seen. But I think in the manga, I'm not sure. Did it say he would never be able to throw that again, innit?
I think they did because obviously he did it subconsciously.
Yeah, because it was just, it was literally, it was better. It was refined
It was a
completely,
subconscious
innit?
punch in it. He had
Yeah,
no awareness of that he was doing that. It was just literally just like I'm hitting the mitts again.
it's just
This is
pure
where I hit the
instinct, innit?
mitts. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like an instinct punch, and
It was just
yeah, I
cool.
just remember that because it was just like they did bring it up, but it kind of got like, a bit kind of
Brushed over.
yeah, because of all the madness that was going in the fight. But yeah, I just, that's what I said. Things like that is the reason why we love this series, because it's like, they just bring things up like that up,
Yep.
and it's just like, you're like, rah, like that's literally real life stuff.
Exactly, man. It's just grounded. That's what you gotta love.
But
It's grounded.
literally, that's the word, grounded.
But hell, man, the way this fight ended, man,
It's
Shima
beautiful.
Bakuro, if it wasn't for them legs, he would have gotten straight back up, man. He's sitting there on his knees in a fighting pose.
Mm,
Because obviously they cut it so you can't see the bottom half of him. So you're thinking, oh
yeah,
god,
so
he's got back up
he's
again.
got back up.
This is
Yeah,
it. This is it, man. Ippo's gonna be over. Then next thing you hear is 10. Like, what? You realize
and
he's on
then
his knees still.
it was
Guy,
literally
man.
like,
He don't give up.
mm,
He's got a strong will. Too bad that that in the last week's episode they missed off all the very beginning bit where they introduced Shinbakura, they gave him a bit more backstory, they kind of gave a bit more of a
yeah,
development between him and Ippo,
that's what I'm
man.
saying.
Because the way this ended, it was so good that it just didn't have that same impact
Yeah,
because they missed off all that stuff. Therefore, it just seemed like another normal fight.
yeah.
I hate that.
Exactly. That was the one thing, that's what I said annoyed me last week, was because all the kind of development and the character interaction kind of just seemed swept over. It's like, yeah, we're two boxers. Like, no, you're two fishermen as well. Things like that.
Exactly, man. That was what the whole link was. It was all about their pride as fishermen
Yeah,
and, their pride in the ring as well. It was a whole kind of like, we are the same person. We're putting
yeah, more or
ourselves
less.
against each other.
Exactly. And they were both short as well.
Exactly.
Shimbukuro being even shorter than Ippo, which means, as they said, Ippo's never fought someone smaller than him. All of that was like very vital. It would have made it, better, but I'm not complaining anymore.
Yeah,
It's like, it's done,
it's
innit?
done.
It's just, it was like they, this episode redeemed it for us anyway. I just
Animation fight was banging.
really
It's
enjoyed it.
just
Yeah,
story-wise, we're still a bit
yeah,
pissed.
yeah,
We're still a bit pissed
definitely.
story-wise, man, because it just didn't have
Just,
that same impact that it should have
yeah,
had. That's all it is.
hopefully, Sawamura, innit?
That fight, and I
That
do
has to
not know
be
how long
done.
they're gonna make it, but hopefully
It's done
it's done
properly.
very well. They have all the build-up and everything to it because
Mm.
that fight there is a lot of background to it.
He's the dragon something. Can't remember his title, but
Yeah,
yeah, this
something
guy.
dragon.
Let's just say this guy is more or less. If you think Mashabo's bad, he's something else. That's all we
Exactly.
could
That's
say,
why I cannot wait for that fight. It's gonna be
literally.
amazing.
But I think that's about it for this episode.
Yeah, man, that pretty much wraps it up from us.
It was very, as you can tell by our reactions, we enjoyed it very much, and we love Ippo.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what we could say. We're glad it's animated
That's some
and it's
guy love
back,
right
and we
there,
can't
man.
wait.
Some
Yeah,
guy love.
that's some bromance. Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, in all seriousness, wonderful episodes. Can't really complain, and yeah, bring on the next ones.
definitely. I think next week we might be getting a little slice of life one, so
Oh,
a
good.
nice bit of comedy there. I think that's one where we finally meet Itagaki's little sister.
Yeah,
There's gonna
yeah,
be some brilliant. That's gonna be really funny. Stay tuned. And get ready for
yeah.
that one.
Definitely watch that one. That one is hilarious. What's her name? Is it I can't
Do
remember.
not
The
ask me to
reporter.
remember her name. Oh God, her as well.
Is it Ilmura or
Yes,
Limora?
Imora.
Imora. Yeah. She's like, yeah, yeah. Let's just say there's gonna be a free girl like fight off her.
It's gonna be good. Stay tuned to watch that one.
Okay.
So yeah, the usual guys. Let us know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. As usual, if you enjoy it, give it a little thumbs up. Really helps out the series. And don't forget to check out some of the other videos we've got on the channel, like the latest chapter of Ippo and other things. So you know where to keep it. Just keep it here.
Yeah. Speak to you next
Yeah. See you
time, guys.
soon.